First thing I saw was the tat on the neck, and that's crazy work at our age.
Okay.
So I wasn't rocking with it.
Okay.
She was fidgety with the answers. I popped it on the 2 kids because 2 was too many.
One baby daddy, though.
One baby daddy.
One baby daddy.
One baby daddy.
Very good co-parenting relationship as well, so.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of An Older Man. That's me, and my name is Marvin Kane. I'll be giving you my reaction to the popular dating show, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the show, and then we'll explain how things go after.
Hey, let's get some matches, yeah? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in.
So what I like to do is to give my opinion about people before they start to speak. Obviously, we've been down this road before. Here's a woman who's showing all that she has, her figure, her shape. She's got her breasts out. She's got her skin out. She's got her legs out. What is she looking for? Sex. She's putting sex out there. This is what your dress speaks before you even are heard. And so, silly mindset, yeah, she's kind of awkward and goofy as she's coming out. And of course, none of the guys have popped their balloon because they're looking at her. Might be a little disappointment, especially if the man is looking for a serious woman. But let's hear her out. Let's see what she says about herself.
What's your name?
I'm Vanessa.
Vanessa, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30, and what do you do?
I actually have 2 jobs. So my corporate job, I work for a debt settlement company.
Okay.
So we help people get out of credit card debt.
Okay.
Sorry. And then my little side hustle is I am a server at a brunch restaurant in South Phoenix, Brunch House.
Enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so she has a corporate job. So this is a lady who is gainfully employed, but she's silly. And I'm saying she's silly because she's 30 years old and she's dressing like she's 18. She should already know that she needs a man who wants more out of her than her body. But apparently she didn't get that memo. So let's continue on.
Nice. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I'm hella chill. So I have 2 kids, 2 boys. My oldest is going to be 12 in August, or in November, I'm sorry. And then my baby is 8. But what I like to do for fun, I like to go to restaurants, try new restaurants and cocktails.
Okay.
I mean, just paying attention to her behavior, she is making mistakes on things that she should know and not stumble over. I mean, we're all imperfect. We make mistakes. But I'm also looking at all that makeup that she's putting out. This woman wants to be accepted. She thinks this is the only way. This is, again, a very cultural look. This is, and what I mean by cultural, this is from the people she associates, her personal culture. The people who she associates with, they told her, this is how you're supposed to look, girl, to get a man. And that's not true. She's got a couple of kids. I mean, that's okay. I mean, you're going to be a mom, be a mom. But be a mom that has the ability to provide guidance to your children and to your community.
I like to sports bet. I go to the casino. I like to gamble a little bit. I like blackjack. A little bit, not a lot, a little bit. I used to work for a casino, so that it started a long time ago.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty chill. I don't really do too much. I don't be out too much.
Got it.
So yeah, and I work a lot. I work 7 days a week.
Wow.
I have some free time though. I have a lot of free time, but I do work 7 days a week. So I'm a little hustler.
So what are some things you look for in a man?
So I've been single for almost 3 years.
Okay.
So I kind of am new to the dating scene and what I'm really, really looking for.
And that's what it shows. She's silly. She's being silly. She hasn't dated in 3 years. And to enter the dating scene on a show, she decided to come out half-dressed. And look at her legs. Look at how her feet are. She is very nervous. She's very timid. She has no plan. She has no idea what she's doing. This poor woman is out of control. If she does get a man, which I doubt, she's going to need a manly man who can help, like, tame all this stuff. She's like wild. And she's not overly wild. She's not a bad person. Other than her dress, I really don't see anything really wrong about who she is as a person. But, she just needs some guidance, some direction, and a little more personal development.
I feel like, and then I forgot to say, my voice is gone. So I had a little game night last night, and we were playing and drinking, and I woke up and my voice was gone this morning. So I do apologize.
I mean, we can still hear you. You're good. You're good.
I know. Oh, what was the question?
Oh, what are some things you look for in a man?
Jeez. I feel like
Who can take us seriously?
saying someone that's respectful, someone that's caring. I feel like all those things are really cliche. What I'm looking for in a man is someone that is super funny. I'm hella goofy, so I like to joke and I like to crack jokes. Like I'm always laughing. I'm always a good time. I'm looking for someone who's close to their family. I was raised in a 2-parent household. I'm really, really close to my family. So someone who's very family oriented. Someone who can have a dope intellectual conversation with me.
Okay.
That is super huge to me. Communication, it kind of ties into that.
All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
So one is
I
going to
like
be
cut off.
someone who doesn't know how to effectively communicate with me. It doesn't have to be when we have a problem or an issue. Just communicating with me on all aspects. Someone who has like bad relationships with close friends or family. And
She's a good rambler. She can put her words out there as she needs to be, but she's really not focused. She is so scattered. She's all over the place. And that's just way too much makeup on a woman that's already beautiful. She doesn't need all that makeup.
yeah, there's a couple.
All right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see
let's
why they
go.
ended up popping. Let's start right over here. We can have your name and age.
Ramon, 36.
And Ramon, what do you do?
I own an auto detailing company. I do Airbnb and own a fleet of cars as well.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
It just seemed like she wasn't really paying
not
attention to
ready.
the questions a little bit, you know, and maybe it might have been because she was nervous.
Yeah.
But, you know, you asked a couple questions multiple times and it kind of, you know, communication.
It's just nerves, that's all. I ain't gonna lie.
They don't know you.
All right, yeah.
For
so,
sure.
No hard feelings.
Now, is Ramon someone that's your type?
I like your swag. I love the J's. I love the watch. Yeah, I mean, I've never dated a bald guy before. So, but it's not, yeah, I haven't. But yeah, I like your swag. You seem cool. I like your teeth too, so,
For sure.
yeah.
Thank you. Let's go on down here.
I mean, that was a crazy exchange. I mean, he was really on point. I mean, she was not paying attention. She was not focused on the questions that were being asked of her, and she did have to ask her again. And she even ran so far on one question, she had to cut her off. Arlene had to cut her off. So this woman is just out of control. I mean, she's not a catch, and she's not a match for anybody.
We can start with your name and age.
Braylon, I'm 37.
And Braylon, what do you do?
I work in mental health. I counsel people with substance abuse and mental health issues.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The first thing I saw was the tat on the neck, and that's crazy work at our age.
Okay.
So I wasn't rocking with it.
Okay.
She was fidgety with the answers. Yeah, I popped it on the 2 kids because 2 was too many.
One baby daddy, though.
One baby daddy.
One baby daddy.
One baby daddy.
Very good co-parenting relationship as well, so.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So the tat on the neck.
I got
It was for me. Gotta get that-
That's cool.
All right. So is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's cool too. The Vans, I haven't seen a grown man wear Vans in a while. I love the fit though. Like I like it's
Appreciate
cool,
that.
like some Miami shit. So yeah, you're cute.
Thank you.
See how it was tit for tat. She didn't, I mean, she's just moving around. This woman acts like she's on something. I mean, I know they give them drinks in the back before they come up on the show to help them relax, but she has not relaxed. But she's just bouncy all over the place. Words are just fumbling out of her mouth. I mean, she speaks, she's a good speaker. I mean, she could be an excellent public speaker. She could work for my public speaking company, but not with that dress on. But he's right in what he said. She's just like, you know, she did tit for tat. He mentioned something to her, and she said, I haven't seen a grown man with Vans on. And he's like, prior to that, he's saying he hadn't seen, that's too old. A tattoo on your neck. I mean, that's modern. These are things you should have outgrown. But we can also see this is her culture. She's got tattoos on her hand, her arm, and so forth.
Thank you.
That's cool.
All right. So is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's cool too. I
We got one over here. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Kashim.
And your age?
I'm 38.
Okay. And what do you do?
Supply chain management.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I was trying to give you a chance. I was like, all right, like, I understand the nerves and everything,
Yeah.
right? I get that. But when you said, I don't really date bald men, and I'm short
I
on
didn't
top
say
of
that.
that.
I said I
like,
haven't dated a
and
bald
then you got
man
on
before.
heels, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
felt like if I'd have kept that balloon, you'd have been like, because you're too short.
probably would.
So
probably
it was a
would.
preemptive pop, but nah, you're well put together.
Thank you.
Yeah, I understand the nerves part, but when you said the thing about, well, yeah, and that's my answer.
So, respect it. Respect.
So no, you didn't say you don't date bald guys. You just said you haven't before.
No, I don't think I said that. I said I haven't dated a bald man
Okay.
before.
Okay.
Not that
be
it's
a first.
X'd out or anything.
I don't wanna
but
be an experiment.
You know.
So is he someone that is your type?
Not typically.
yeah, I
Yeah,
figured.
no. Yeah, nah.
Why not?
He's short.
He's short. Yeah, you just like I can date a lot of the dudes that I do talk to. Like they have to be like either my height or taller. So you're not you don't necessarily have to be tall, but just taller than me or my height. Yeah.
I saw that.
Thank you. It's going over here.
Another interesting exchange. I mean, here he's just trying to draw her out to show her silliness, and they're being very kind on words. I'm gonna be kind on words at the same time. She just got some growing up left to do. She's just not ready. She really isn't.
Here, let's start with your name and age.
Anthony, I'm 36.
Anthony,
He
what do you
popped
do?
early.
I'm a barber.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
She gambles and I gamble, and I felt like that wouldn't be a good mix. You know what I'm saying? Everything else was good, but once she say she gamble, she cute. She a nice specimen. I be done blew the bag, you know.
He reminds me of Mike Tyson.
I'd rather not.
Okay. Now is Anthony someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like the tattoos, the watch. I immediately look at the swag, like what you got on. But you're real cute. I like your swag. You cool.
Appreciate
Yeah, I would. Anytime.
Head on back. We did get a pop back here. Let's start with your name and age.
Antoine, I'm 35.
Antoine, what do you do?
I'm a school safety specialist. I do private protection on the side. I'm also a real estate investor and a restaurant investor.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was just the kids. Like, you look amazing.
Thank
It was just the kids for me. Then gambling. I don't gamble. I live in a city where it's gambling. I'm from Jersey,
Okay.
in Atlantic City. So, like, that's all it was. You look great, though.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean, what does she look great mean to these guys? That she's putting out her business out there? I mean, I like how Muhammad Ali said it once. He don't want no other man looking at his wife booty. That's why he has his wife clothed up. But that was her choice, he said, because she's a respectable woman. This is not a respectable outfit. Like, this is not an outfit you would wear if you were going to be before the president of your company, the president of a country, or like to your mom and dad's wedding. I mean, would you really wear something like this? Your clothes speak a lot about you. They really, really do.
Thank you.
All right. And now is Antoine someone that's your type?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, you cute.
He's tall.
I like your swag. I like your outfit.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you hella cute. For sure.
All right. So we do still have 2 unpopped balloons. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these remaining guys a question just to kind of help you narrow it down, see who's more
Poor
of your
guys.
match.
Okay. Got you. Bet.
Okay. Go ahead with your question.
So I have like a serious question and I have an icebreaker question.
Okay.
But my first question would be, are you close to your family?
Okay. Ooh, let's start over here. Let's start with your name and age.
JD, I'm 35.
JD, what do you do?
I'm a building engineer. I fix everything except for the relationships. Yeah.
Then to answer her question, are you close with your family?
Oh yeah, I'm a mama's boy, so for sure. Yeah. My dad, he wasn't really around when I was growing up, due to like other things, like I can't really talk about, but
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
But I had a stepdad though that raised me, since
Did
I
you
was
have
2.
any-
So
Did you have any sisters or anything? Like,
yeah, I got sisters and brothers.
okay,
Yeah.
that's one thing I like is like a man that's brought up around like women. They seem to have like a understanding of women and stuff. So
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go to our next guy. Your name and age.
Hey, Brian K. Johnson, 37, about to be 38.
Okay. And Brian, what do you do?
I work for the county. I work for the water department.
And then just to answer her question, are you close with your family?
Yes, I'm very close with the family that's remaining. Mama's boy, like you said. My dad was around, but they divorced. Stepdad was there. I'm from the South, so I'm big on Southern hospitality and family, Christian, go to church on Sunday type of deal. For sure.
Okay, and I think you said you had an icebreaker question as well?
Yes.
Okay.
My icebreaker question is, who's your favorite artist?
Me, I'm a songwriter.
Okay.
I'm a songwriter, so I mean, I'm a Leo too, so I got to pick me first. But outside of that, I like everybody for what they're doing. Everybody brings something to the table. But my favorite, Beanie Siegel. Outside of that, being from Atlanta, it's Mac. Yeah, Philly and Atlanta. But outside of that, I love Atlanta artists. I just like everybody just going out for what they like and doing it. Actually having a plan to execute. So, for sure.
He's a very likable
Go
man.
back. Who's your favorite artist?
Favorite artist, man, that's easy. I'm from LA, so Nipsey Hussle, man. Long live Nip.
Okay, yeah.
Long live the great. Yeah.
All right. Now, guys, any questions for her?
Y'all better ask something.
Not off top. Like, I gotta.
You gotta think about it. You got a question
Ask me
ready?
something.
Hold on, one
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn. January
She's going to
14th.
pop your balloon. You're not her type.
This area.
I'm born and raised in South Phoenix. Yes.
South Phoenix. Okay. And you're willing to go to Atlanta, or?
Probably not. Only because my kids.
The two kids. Everybody moves to Atlanta. They love it.
Probably not. I mean, I got some
She don't
years
like
left
him.
before my baby turns 18. So.
So probably be like good.
Nobody's going to like you with those pants, dude. You look like somebody's grandfather. I think he really does. If there was an outfit on this show that ever spoke, don't pick me, you're wearing it.
Pen pal or something.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So you're gonna pop with that.
I'm still gonna hang tight, but I'm still here.
All right.
Jay.
Just to feed off of that, I'm a Capricorn too, January 6th.
Okay.
So that's what's
my
up.
brother's birthday.
Yeah, Team Capricorn. How's your relationship like with your baby daddy?
So as I stated, we have a super good co-parenting relationship. I was with him for 9 years, but we started dating when I was 16. He was 17. So we just were too young. We went through a lot of things together, didn't know how to deal with them. So we just parted ways. Our kids are happy. I couldn't ask for a better relationship with him at this point. So yeah, it's good.
Respect.
Yeah.
All right, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and hand you a pick. It's time to pop. So there you go.
She going to pop
go ahead and pop one
the
of 'em.
light-skinned guy.
Say I will be open to either of y'all, but I gotta pop yours only because of my kids
In Atlanta.
I'm scared to pop yours. Yeah, but you can add me on Insta.
He don't want her.
We can talk.
It's Kaede, most definitely.
For sure. Nice to
Remind me
meet
of
you, though.
Raven. Girl I know named Raven from Atlanta. So.
Okay.
Okay, let me bring you on up. Come on up here with us.
I just
come on
don't
up.
see
Come
it.
on up.
He don't want
Yes, you're up
her.
here. Come on. All right. Any final questions?
Nah,
You
I
better
think,
ask
honestly,
one.
I mean, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, but I think the kids is like a deal breaker for me, because I ain't got no kids, so
Okay.
I'm not trying to start my own family and all that. But you're gorgeous, though.
Thank you.
For real,
Thank
for
y'all.
real.
Thanks.
So you're popping.
Yeah, I'm about to pop. Yeah.
Have you go back?
Thank you.
Hey, the
You
kids,
are a
they be hard
survivor.
on the mamas.
Oh,
that's why
man.
that's why I ain't having no more because
Yeah.
that very reason right there. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, girl, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys. I'll take this mic.
Nice to meet y'all. Okay, I'm about to get one. Take your hand, girl.
I mean, listen, you got to think about your presentation when you come out. I mean, goofy. I mean, she's just, what is that? That just sounds like she's not together. She's not finished developing as a person. I mean, she's got kids. She's a mom. She's got a lot of positiveness going on for her, but all she really showed is the goofy silliness and the physical. These guys want more than that. They know. I mean, guys will adore you because you're pretty. And some guys will use you because you're pretty. Ladies, please listen. But you can't let a man put your physical body over your mentality. You got to stand for that so that you don't fall for just junk. Because that's why a lot of women make bad decisions, because they just need a man to tell them they look good. No. You want a man to tell you that you make him feel good because of your character and the quality of the person that you are. All right, that's all we're sharing with you today. Thank you for watching our show. Please help us to grow our channel to 25,000 subscribers or more. And the way we do that is when you hit the subscribe button. So definitely like and share this video with a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. We want to thank you for watching with us. And as always, remember this: